Okay, our keynote speaker today for this second in our Cuba at the Crossroads series, focusing today on U.S. national security, is Representative Mario Diaz-Balart, a Republican from the 25th District of Florida. Representative Diaz-Balart was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives in 2002. His district includes part of Miami-Dade, Collier, and Monroe counties, and he's now serving his third term. Congressman Diaz-Balart is a member of the Budget Committee, the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, and the Science and Technology Committee. He's also an assistant whip and vice chair of the Congressional Hispanic Conference. So I look forward to hearing from you, Congressman. Welcome to Heritage.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Let me first apologize for getting here a little late. This thing about voting really kind of gets in the way sometimes. First, I want to commend the Heritage Foundation for taking this great initiative. You hear it all the time in the press. People assume that, Castro's an old guy. He's not well. He's sick. He's not much of a threat. I want to talk about the issue of national security. There's so many things we can talk about, but it's very important to know that when we're dealing with Castro's Cuba, we're not talking about Costa Rica. I hear all the time, hey, but wait a second, we trade with Communist China. We trade with Communist Vietnam. So why don't we do business with Castro's Cuba? It is a terrorist state. You cannot compare Castro's Cuba. You can have arguments on both sides of the aisle whether we should be trading with China or not. However, that argument narrows rather significantly when you're dealing with a state sponsor of terrorism. Castro, who really is basically the terrorist in chief of that state sponsor of terrorism, has spent years, decades, strengthening his ties and supporting other terrorist groups and organizations around the world. And by the way, he continues to do so right now. His agents have been extremely successful in infiltrating our intelligence community here in the United States. He harbors terrorists, cop killers, murderers, and all those who would like to hide from the U.S. authorities. And again, some people think, Cuba's a small island, it's insignificant, not much of a threat. But remember the threat of a insignificant, poor, little place that nobody took serious, like Afghanistan, cause to the United States. And when our enemies say that they want to kill us, we have to listen.